Hey, what's up YouTubers? John Blackmore here at Super Easy Guitar. Probably wondering why I'm holding this ridiculous little mic, and that's because for some reason today I'm having problems with sound, and I just wanted to guarantee you guys could hear me. You guys have probably been wondering how I've been getting on with my practice. I will show you in a minute, and I'll talk about some of the difficulties I've had and, you know, some of the improvements I've made. Now, just 10 minutes a day for 1 week, and I actually started on Monday, I didn't start last Friday. I didn't think it would make a big difference, but I feel more advanced than I was last week. I feel like I've learnt a new technique, and I feel like I'm just on the brink of being able to use it creatively, which is super cool. It's really exciting. It's why we learn new things so we can use them. So what I'm going to share with you today are a few exercises that I've learned from Thomas today. We've been hanging out, we're like in a duo, we're in a band, and he's a classical teacher, and he's been helping me out. He's been watching, and he came up with a few ideas of what we could do to improve. All right, let's try this. Here we go. So that's quite difficult. Let's try that again. The funny thing is, as soon as I put the camera on, I'm conscious of it and it goes out the window, but what the hell? No excuses, Blackmore. So that's super scruffy, and that's me trying to push the envelope and trying to play it a bit faster. Obviously, if I go nice and slow, and then kind of the next chord, what is it, E minor? Balls. Now, I told you I was going to leave my mistakes in, and that's kind of me practicing, you know, trying to, I haven't got to the right chord, and I can blame it on the camera being on, but that's what everyone's like when they sit down and practice. That's what's going on. Now, today when I was sat with Thomas, he was like, yes, it's good to have the fingers planted here, but probably more important than that is having the thumb hovering over the string that you want to play. So, and these fingers can actually come over, you know, even though I'm resting on the first, second, and third. I thought that was a hard rule, but obviously, you know, in guitar, it's not so much of a hard rule. And the thumb, if the thumb's on the bottom E string, the first, second, and third, it can sit underneath on the A, D, and G, okay? And if I'm on the A, they can sit on the D, G, and B. That's a concept that I'm slowly getting my head around, and it's very, very difficult to unlearn, you know, 30 years of playing.
And here.
So yeah, I'm always watching for the connection on the strings.
Yeah. And after I go here.
Here, right,
and
okay.
After here and here.
Okay.
And
so that's kind of what I was missing.
I come back here.
Yeah.
First position of the right. First, second position.
Right.
Return to the first and the third.
Okay.
It's Jorge Cardoso. It's an
Argentinian, yeah.
Yeah. Great guitarist. He played it like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, to work.
To work in individual
position,
fingers.
yeah. And this move.
Okay.
It's a good work.
Very good. Very good. Now, in classical music, this is something I didn't know as well. With certain techniques, you want the hand to come over like this as well. So my elbow's doing the same thing there. But I'm very conscious now of my hand being free from the guitar, whereas normally if I play it, I'd probably do something like this. Okay, so watch. So my arm's not moving, it's my wrist, so everything's kind of in the fingers. We don't want that to happen. That's something that I'm addressing and keeping my eye on. It's something, you know, so I'm learning all these little things. Another exercise was just to kind of simplify it. Actually, it sounds simple, but when you start playing it, if you want it to sound good, it's actually quite difficult. And it's just starting with a thumb on the D string. And I'm just going D, G, B, E, B. You know, back to G, I guess. So
yeah, first you can do that. You have to repeat it and change bass strings, sorry.
So we've got some technical exercises here. Can I share that? Can I share that online as well? Okay, great. Lovely.
And you have a lot of arpeggio, different arpeggio.
So I think the biggest trouble a lot of people have with doing technical exercises is they're quite boring.
Yeah.
So what I try and do is kind of incorporate it into something that you can hear that's usable straight away, which is why I loved when we did before that kind of thing. So are there any specific things? I know we talked about that.
Yeah, you can use different chords. You can do this and work your chords.
So you're working the right hand and the left hand at the same time. Right?
Oh, I do it just work with
just a bar going across.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like that. I do that.
Yeah, simple stuff, just bar chords, move in position, same arpeggio. So it's just about drilling this in really, and being good with the posture and hand position. Obviously, we always want to keep it over the strings. Thumb's going to be doing
you
the
have to make it independent.
Yeah.
Independent thumb.
Which I'm always teaching people this.
Yeah.
So you've got this independent thumb thing going on. It's just a... See, you said you can't teach an old dog new tricks, so... Exactly. The thing about the way we play, the way we change chords normally, we kind of change them directly like that. Obviously in classical music, we can't always do that. So, on the way back down, so already I'm planting the next... I'm planting the fingers down one at a time. And that's something that I've struggled with as well, because especially a chord like that, that's, you know, it's a stretch. Okay?
And you open the hand.
So opening the hand like it's a fan.
Yeah, like that.
Like it's a fan, yeah. Which is practice in itself.
And you can, if you want, try to play this chord to begin here because the
frets are closer.
Yeah.
Okay, just to get used to those stretches.
Yeah.
And for example, when we go the A flat over E major. Yeah, I can't stay in that position for too long. I think a lot of people would find that
you
difficult.
have to work. I don't know how you say it in English. Écart en français.
D'accord.
I have some exercise like that.
Okay. Stretch between individual fingers.
Yeah. Because you have to open your fan.
Yeah. Kind of like, I always remember learning message in the bottom. Again, it's you can't have the thumb up here either. The postures have got to be good. I mean,
it's easy to play for me like that.
Let me just change this for a second. For so long, I've sat here, and if you see the angle of my wrist, it's horrendous to play like that.
Yeah, because
and then it takes all the pressure out of the wrist.
Yeah, and you're stronger.
So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe. You can find more information over on my website if you want to subscribe over there. Sometimes I give out newsletters and tabs and stuff like that, so check that out. Any requests you have, hit me up over on Instagram or Facebook, or just put it in the comments box below and I will read it, okay? See you guys again the same time next week. Enjoy.